What's up, everyone? Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Goal Digger Girl, coming in for a guest training inside this incredible community, Women Helping Women. Today, we're going to talk about InstaSuccess on Instagram. I truly believe a lot of people leave money on the table because they don't understand how easy it is to tie Instagram into their overall business efforts. And I'm going to give you some amazing hacks today that are going to help you rock and roll. So I want to welcome you all on in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from, city, state, province, country. I also want to know, are you currently using Instagram in your business? So drop below maybe an emoji to share. It could hopefully not be the poop emoji, but maybe some fire, maybe the praise hands because you're just excited to learn how you can level up on Instagram. And I'm going to share a little bit about what it's done for my business because I truly believe even if you're brand new, this can be an amazing tool to tie into your social media efforts. So I've been online for 3.5 years, and when I got into social media, I didn't have an Instagram account. I didn't have a Facebook following. So if you're new to building your business on social media, you can absolutely have success organically and be able to grow it into the business that you want, all from your cell phone. Over the last 3.5 years, I've been able to grow my online presence. We reach about 1 million people per month across all social platforms. I've been able to grow my network marketing business to 6 figures alongside a multiple $1 million coaching business. I truly believe in the power of social media, and it's also allowed me to be able to write books, release a podcast, be able to speak. I just did a TED Talk a couple weeks ago about social media. So I'm a huge advocate of this. So share in the comments, let me know when it comes to Instagram, what is your biggest struggle? Is it that you don't know what to post, you're struggling to find time to post, or you're having a hard time connecting the dots from posting on Instagram? Excuse me, had a little bit of tickle. I live in Austin, Texas, so it's allergy season here, so it's kind of out of control. But I want to know, share in the comments, are you having a hard time connecting the dots between Instagram and sales? So maybe you're primarily on Facebook like a lot of us, or you're not sure how do you actually get clients or team members from Instagram. That's what we're going to go over today. So drop in the comments, let me know. I've got 5 key strategies that are going to help you crush your Instagram profile. And you all can follow me so you can see it in real time. My Instagram is the Goal Digger Girl, and it's GOAL. All right, first thing I want you to do, I want you to level up your profile, okay? So when it comes to your profile, we wanna make sure a couple of key things we wanna do here. The first thing we wanna do is we wanna make sure your profile picture on Instagram is the same as your profile picture on Facebook. The reason why we wanna do this is because we wanna create brand consistency across platforms. Let's put it this way, 99% of Instagram users are on mobile, correct? So if someone is on their phone scrolling and they see your little picture, if it's a picture of you up on a mountain with your family, they can't see your face. So if you end up in their DM later on, or you connect with them on Facebook and you have a different picture, or it's not just you, that's gonna be very confusing to people, okay? So if you're taking notes, this is your homework. You guys, I'm literally giving you the blueprint to what I did to grow my account to almost 40,000 people, organically, by the way. All right, what's up, Marissa? All right, so what you're gonna do, number 1, profile picture. I want a headshot, okay? I want here, if you are a speaker or you have some kind of street cred to your profession, waist up, if you're speaking on stage or maybe doing a podcast, waist up is fine, but we don't want to be too far away in that picture because they need to see your face. If you go live or maybe you have a landing page and they see your picture, we want them to know that's you. That's really, really important, okay? So think of this as your logo. And then what we want to do is we want to make sure we're bragging on ourselves a little bit here, you guys. When I do profile reviews, I'm always shocked that people put, mom of 2, love food. Like, you got to amp it up a little bit, okay? We want people to come here and be intrigued. We want them to come here and go, I want to know more about her. Like, I want to do business with her, okay? So it is going to take, what's up, Liv? It's going to take a little kind of getting over that feeling of you're bragging on yourself. You can hire people to write bios for you, by the way. You can find some awesome people in this group. So I want this filled out, and I want this to be a powerful bio where people read it and they go, okay, she's got my attention. And this is the most important part of step 1, okay? So number 1 is really, really level up your profile. What we wanna do is we wanna make sure we have a call to action. There's one link on all of Instagram So whether you're posting, you're putting in, you're doing reels, whatever you're doing, going on IGTV, there's one spot for a link. So what we want to do is we want to make sure we use it appropriately, okay? So I have a milkshake one on here right now. Normally I have Search My Social, which I love. You can also use Linktree. And what you want to do is you want a call to action. Pretty much all of you should have a freebie. I'm guessing that you all do. Or maybe a value-based Facebook group like this one. We want to do a call to action and we want to prompt people to take the next step with us. So if you have a freebie, let's say you had a cheat sheet on 5 ways to be awesome, okay? So your cheat sheet is like 5 ways to be awesome and crush your day. Your call to action in that bio section could be grab my cheat sheet on the 5 ways to be awesome. And you can just use the emoji and put an arrow. The link should go to your landing page so they can grab the 5 ways to be awesome. You guys, we track that link. That link that we have on there has been clicked over 30,000 times. It's money, okay? It is money that we can potentially be leaving on the table. I'll be honest, I don't spend most of my time on Instagram. We post on Instagram, we curate content, we plan it out, we make sure it's aligned with the brand. Most of my time is on Facebook, inside of groups, going live, and in Messenger. So what I do is I meet people on Instagram and I bring them over to Facebook. So our call to action, they opt into our freebie, and then our email says, please join our community on Facebook, okay? So number 1 is rock that profile, okay? Number 2 is you are going to want to really make sure you've got scroll stopping content. But what we want to do is we want to make the most of your content. So if you go to my, somehow we just got on YouTube. If you want to look at my account to see what I'm talking about, you want scroll stopping content. Your best stuff goes on Instagram. So this is what you can do. If you're on Facebook most of the time, I want you to take your best images and put them over here. Quotes also work really well on Instagram as well. And this is the secret sauce, okay? You ready for this? When people comment on your content, you want as many people to see it as possible, right? This is the secret. What most people do is they just respond with an emoji, right? Drop the fire emoji, or they send a little smiley face, praise hands. What you want to do is you want to reply to every single comment with 4 words or more, okay? So write this down. Number 2 is you want scroll stopping content, and we want to crush the engagement with our content by replying to every single comment you get, okay? And I want you to reply back and really think about it. So we have, let's say, this one right here is talking about, I kind of think I'm going to keep going until my bank account looks like my phone number. It's kind of more of a motivational quote, but I'm talking about wealth as a mindset, work on your mindset regularly, who's with me, and so people are commenting, me, me, me. So instead of just saying, get it, whoop, I'll say, get it, girl. I'm excited to watch you crush your goals, okay? Or cheering for you, what's the big goal for 2021, okay? So instead of just an emoji response, I want you to really think about how you can connect with people and maximize that engagement, okay? And to 10x it, everyone who comments on your content on Instagram, go to their wall and comment on their post. How many times do we stop to engage with others? Most of us just take. What we want to do is we want to go and we want to reciprocate and we want to go content or comment on their content. All right, number 3, I want you to utilize polls, quizzes, asking questions in your stories, okay? So when you go to your stories and you're creating content for your stories, what you're going to want to do is you're going to strategically make sure that you are actually finding ways to engage with your audience through your stories, okay? So what this is going to look like is whenever you are putting something in your stories that makes sense with what you do. So a lot of you are entrepreneurs, most of you probably are that are in here, and you do coaching or you have some kind of specialty that you do for your job. Well, if you put a post in your stories that said, who needs help with X? So let's say you help people overcome, blocks in their life. Who needs help overcoming blocks in their life? And you could put a quiz in there. You could put a poll in there. The poll could say, would you like to level up your mindset? And you could put a poll in there, and it could be yes, absolutely. By using a poll, you invite people to engage with you, okay? So you don't want your stories just to be, love this cup, And then the next story is, you know, hashtag blessed. You want to actually put some value into those stories and engage people. The reason why I love the quiz feature is because you can identify people's pain points with the quiz feature. So let's say you do you're a financial wealth manager. So you manage people's wealth. You could put in your stories, you could say, when it comes to your money mindset, what best describes you? A, it's horrible. B, working on it. C, could be better. D is incredible. So you could have a couple of choices. No matter what they choose for the quiz, that is actually going to uncover a pain point. And now, this is key, you have an in, you have a way to have a conversation. So what we want to remember is there are all these leads on Instagram. Not only the people following us, but everyone who comments on a post. Those are hot leads. Anytime somebody engages in your stories, those are hot leads because they're viewing your stories. And the more time they spend in your stories, the better they get to know you, the quicker they get to know you, and you're more likely to show up at the top of their news feed the next day, okay? So this is why we want to make sure we're using the poll feature, the quiz feature, asking questions. It's inviting your audience to have a conversation with you, okay? Don't be afraid of them. Your ideal avatar is sitting there. You just need to find them, okay? Number 4, for Instagram, to really crush the algorithm. I'm sure y'all know what algorithm is by now, but if you don't, we all have an algorithm rating. Our accounts are rated by Instagram. We want a high algorithm rating. It's proprietary, nobody knows how it works, and let's be honest, it changes week to week. But in order to really blast your algorithm rating up and increase engagement, so when you post on your Instagram feed, sometimes you get 40 likes and you're like, okay, cool. And then the next time you get 300 likes and you're thinking, what did I do? What's the difference? It's not the post itself. Instagram decided that it was worth showing more people, okay? So if your algorithm's kind of low, don't beat yourself up. It just means Instagram's not choosing to show your content to anyone. So how do we change that? We need to use the bells and whistles. The bells and whistles on Instagram, it actually helps your account get favored in the algorithm, and it will push your content out into the top of the newsfeed. So I want you to try IGTV, okay? I want you to try IGTV if you're not using it right now. Super easy, record it, upload it. It's evergreen content, meaning it's there forever. You can look at some of my videos to see what that looks like. Also, Reels are very trendy right now. If you're using TikTok at all, you can actually download your TikTok video, remove the watermark, and upload it to Instagram Reels. I actually get anywhere from a few thousand, sometimes I'll get 8, 9, 10,000 views on my Reels versus my TikTok. It's very odd, but it works, okay? So IGTV, Reels, and guides. And you can see mine for an example, but guides are a way to curate your content and grab posts that you have and put them into one guide, okay? So if you had a bunch of inspirational quotes or a bunch of recipes, you can snag them all together in a guide, okay? And Instagram loves it when you use the bells and whistles. And number 5 is new followers. This is huge, you guys, and you don't want to use a service or a bot, in my opinion, because once you stop using the service, a lot of your followers will drift off. But also, what's the point, right? We don't want likes just to have likes. We want real people digesting our content. You're better off having a smaller Instagram following that's engaged, that's loving your content, that's interacting, you're getting to know them, than a huge, huge, huge Instagram following where you get no likes, no interaction, and it's not real people, okay? So for number 5, for new followers, this is what you do. You find accounts that have your ideal avatar following them. For example, a lot of us may love Rachel Hollis, okay? She's an entrepreneur. If you go to Rachel Hollis's profile and you click all of her followers, you can look in there to see people who are your ideal avatar. My ideal avatar are moms who are in corporate America, who are rocking it, but they want to quit their jobs and be home with their babies, because my babies were 1 and 2 when I got into entrepreneurship, or moms that are at home and they don't want to go back to corporate America. So if I go to Rachel Hollis's profile and I click followers and I'm looking at all of her followers, I'm looking for moms like me, okay? Follow, follow, follow. It's that simple, okay? You can follow no more than 200 people per day, and you can do that every single day, okay? Now, the reason why that works is because about half or so will follow you back. And by you doing this and growing your following, you'll have more people that are following you back. And now you've got new people to connect with, okay? So remember, the purpose of Instagram, unless you're basically just using Instagram. The purpose of Instagram for you and your business, if it's not your primary account, is to find new leads that you can connect with and bring over to Facebook, to your email list, to YouTube, wherever you're hanging out, okay? So this is really important to think about this from a bird's eye view. And I'll be honest, every single client I've had that paid for a year of private coaching, which is a pretty penny. I don't do private coaching anymore, but when I used to, they would say to me, I was listening to your podcast and then I went and stalked you on Instagram and I love what I saw. People who are spending high ticket, or if you are in the financial space, if you are doing life coaching, if you're doing anything where it's high ticket or it's important life-changing things that you're impacting their life, they're gonna do some research, y'all. They're gonna go check and stalk. And if you're not showing up over there at all, that's gonna seem a little odd, okay? Or if you are in branding, if you're doing social media, teaching people social media, you need to make sure that your Instagram's on point, okay? And it's not hard. You just wanna make sure you've got some consistency with your filters and the pictures and all of that, okay? So to review, number one, I want you to level up your profile. Thanks, Caitlin, appreciate you. I want you to level up your profile. Number two, I want you to create scroll-stopping content, and everybody who comments, I want you to reply back with 4 words or more and engage. Number three is I want you to utilize polls, quizzes, and asking questions in your stories. Number 4, I want you to use Instagram Reels, IGTV, or guides. I want you to try one of those if you haven't already to beat the algorithm. And 5, every day, I want you to make some requests to follow some new people. I want you to engage with others by following more accounts so we can grow your following on Instagram, okay? So if you found this enjoyable, I want to invite you to come participate in our next challenge that we have. We have a Facebook Groups Profit Secrets Challenge. This challenge is where I teach you how I've been able to grow my business we did $1.1 million last year. We're going to do about $2 million this year. And we did most of it from Facebook groups. That's actually how I started. Just started using ads recently. So if you're on a budget or you like the idea of organic audience building or have a place for those ads, the leads that you get from ads, where do you nurture them? It's Facebook groups, you guys. Look at this community. I mean, I met Diana's in here. She's my Facebook ads manager. We've gotten VAs from here. My planner and journal, the woman who designed it, she's from this group. Value-based Facebook groups create community. They create connection. They allow you to build up your know, like, and trust factor over time, and so you can drip on your leads. So just put challenge in the comments if you want to get into our next challenge. It's a Facebook Groups Profit Secrets Challenge. You do have to register for it and grab your workbook, but if you don't have a Facebook group or you don't know how to create engagement, you don't know how to grow it, what kind of content to put in there, and most importantly, how do you close sales inside of a Facebook group? We're going to teach you all of that and more, okay? So I'll also put it in the description. If you're watching this live, just put challenge in the comments, or you can click right on the top there and we'll come back and check comments if you put challenge below, okay? So if you found this helpful, I want you to take a screenshot, take a little picture with your phone and throw it on your stories on Instagram and tag me, the Goal Digger Girl, GOAL. Tell us that you watched this training in Women Helping Women Entrepreneur. Let's give Christina a shout out for that because she's amazing for coordinating this. Throw it in your stories and tag me and I will give you a Goal Digger shout out. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.